Hey, it's Carl from artofshred.com, and I am here with the Glarry GTL. This is the telly style, and I got it in transparent yellow, but to me it looks more like a light orange is what it is as far as that. Now, you've probably seen a lot of this guitar online because they are cheap. This one shipped was $91.19. So expectations very low. Were they met? Tough to say. The frets or the strings, everything here, very dirty. I've already washed my hands once because my fingertips were just completely black. So definitely need to remove the strings, polish the frets, clean the fretboard, because it is dirty. It doesn't really come across on video probably, but yeah, it's filthy. So no good there. Next is the neck. Ooh, it's rough. I'm gonna hit it with some sandpaper, smooth it out, because yeah, it feels like it's not smooth. So this is definitely not for beginners. I'm just gonna say straight up, like, for a little bit more money you can get a Squire, and you know, Squires aren't perfect. The low end Squires are like, what, $150, but they're better than these. So who are these for? Straight up, if you just want to mess around and mod a guitar, this is a decent starting point. Everywhere you look, there's just like blemishes, and it doesn't look great. The neck cavity right there, you can see like glue and some like wood kind of chipping out. So as far as that goes, you know, like everything, like it feels like a cheap guitar. And of course it is $91.19. Like, my expectations were not high for this. So, you know, the tuners are obviously very cheap. The pickups are cheap. You know, everything is cheap. It comes with a case, a strap, a cable, the truss rod adjustment Allen wrench, and Allen wrench to adjust the saddles. But honestly, like, I think they should not include a case, don't include even a cord or a strap. And first off, the case it's like a dust jacket. It's not protective beyond protecting from dust. Don't send any of that stuff. Just make the guitar a little bit better. Use that few dollars you save by not including that stuff and make the guitar a little better, because like, it's close, but I would never give this to a beginner without fixing it. Before I do my sound sample, I'm actually gonna go through and fix it. I'm gonna sand the fretboard, or sand the neck, clean the fretboard, polish the frets, and all of that. I will say, really kind of, I guess, surprisingly, I haven't found any fret buzz on any of the frets. So that's a super positive. You know, the electronics work, nothing broken there. There was nothing like broken on it, but it's not the kind of guitar I would recommend for any beginner. I would straight up only recommend it for somebody who wants to work on a guitar and practice working on a guitar. And for that, I think it's really cool, because you have a good starting point. You have, I mean, a really good starting point, but to make this really nice, definitely need a new nut. Like this nut, beyond the fact that it's plastic, it's not, it's kind of installed crooked on mine. You can see some gaps in there. The guitar at this point doesn't really stay in tune. I've probably only played it for an hour, and I've let it sit for a few days. It doesn't have great tuning stability, and That's because everything on it's cheap. Like, what can you expect from that? I've been actually playing it with the plastic on the pickups just because I wanted to show that I didn't get this used. I bought it. It's brand new. I'm starting from what they send me from the factory. What else can I say that's, I guess, somewhat positive about it? The finish isn't bad. I would have preferred it to be more yellow, but it looks completely respectable as far as, you know, a $91 guitar is concerned. But if you're gonna get this, you've got to assume you're gonna buy new tuners, locking tuners. I guess you don't absolutely need a new nut, but you probably should. They're not expensive. And definitely need new strings. You're definitely, if you don't already have like fretboard polish and a fret polishing kit, a fretboard cleaner polish, you're gonna have to expect you're gonna spend some money making it playable. I mean, it's playable, but it's not really enjoyable. Like the neck is so rough. It's annoying. If you've played guitar for a while and you pick this up, you can just feel that, ooh, it's cheap, right? Which is, again, fine. It is cheap, but this isn't for beginners. Just absolutely no way. I'm going to fix this thing up and then do some sound sampling with it. So stay tuned for that. If you like these videos, please give this a like, subscribe to this channel. It helps a lot. Thank you for that, and see you in a second. All right, so I sanded the back of the neck with just 320 grit, and yeah, they must only go up to like 220 at Glarry because it is a world of difference. Like, it's so smooth, and it only took a couple minutes. It's so nice, so nice, smooth feeling. If I had higher grit, I would go still another step higher, but even this just makes such a difference on the neck. That's a necessity. You can see some dust there, but in any case, so now gonna clean the fretboard, polish the frets. That'll be done off camera because I don't have a good way to film doing it, but it's a simple process. So. So there it is, the Glarry GTL Telecaster style guitar. As you heard, sounds okay, but just to reiterate, definitely not a beginner's guitar. There's way too much work involved to make it playable. If you're looking for a project, you want to learn how to do some repairs, change pickups, stuff like that, it's cool for that. But anything else, not really. Now this guitar, now that I've improved it, I think would be fine for a beginner. But you could just as well spend a little bit more money and have a decent beginner's guitar kind of out of the box. So that's where we're at. Glarry GTL. Oh, and again, if you dig these videos, please like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. It really helps. Appreciate it.